All right, we're here with Chad's charts on sports betting. This is video 4 focused on sports betting and the detailed guide, the nitty-gritty details of analyzing specific types of bets. In the previous video, we talked about the simple guide. Basically, with promotional bets, you're typically wanting to bet the underdog in the plus 200 to plus 300 odds range. Now we'll drill into a bit more detail about the different types of bonus bets and perks that you can see and the background behind some of the analysis and um, when you might choose different things. Okay, for hedged or bonus bet conversions. So if you have a bonus bet, let's say we have a $100 bonus bet. Maybe we got that when we initially opened the account, or maybe we made a bet and it was a no sweat bet. So we bet $100, and if we lost that, the casino gives us a $100 bonus bet. Somehow we've gotten this bonus bet. You can either bet them in a hedged fashion. That is, you're going to bet um, Team A to win. Team A is the favorite, the underdog. So you're going to bet the underdog to win with your hedged bet. And with a different account, you're going to bet the favored team to win. And you're finding situations where you can bet both sides and basically lock in the profit or the benefit from the start. This is particularly interesting because with a bonus bet, if you bet a $100 bonus bet and you lose, you of course lose your money. If you bet a $100 bonus bet and win, you're not going to get that initial $100 bet back. You only get the profit back. So if you win a bonus bet, in this case, you get $100 less than if you had bet your own money on that same bet because you get your own money returned and the bonus or and the benefit. Whereas if you use a bonus bet, you are only getting back the benefit of winning the bet. So you can do those in a hedged way where basically you're locking in no matter who wins the game. You get a certain amount, you won't know which account it will end up in depending on which team wins, but you'll get X amount of dollars independent of the outcome of the game. The other way to do it is unhedged. That's just an open-ended. You're betting the underdog and you're going to see who wins. If the underdog wins, you're going to win big. If the underdog loses, you won't get anything out of that bonus bet. Again, let's go back to the hedged betting. You're typically going to look to hedge by betting your hedge bet. In this case, in the plus 300 to plus 400 odds range. You'll typically need to hedge like a $100 bet in a different account with 2 to 5 times the bet. So if you're betting a bonus bet in one account and you're hedging that in a different account, if the bonus bet is $100, the hedge is probably going to need to be in the $200 to $500 range. I have a calculator to get down to the exact dollar amount, and it depends on the odds you actually find. So just note, if you have a $3,000 bonus bet, let's say from an initial promotion, you're gonna need to hedge that with $6,000 to $15,000 depending on, excuse me, depending on the specific odds you're betting at. We've seen very often you can get 60 to 65% conversion rates. So if you have a bonus bet of $100, you can typically convert that to $60 to $65 in real money. We've seen that with college basketball, with NBA, those are and NHL. Those are the sports that have been going on since we've been betting. We've seen that very commonly for whatever reason 2 or 3 times now. I've been the first to wake up in the household in the morning. I sit down at the computer, and between 6 and 8 a.m., somewhere in that range, depending on the day it was, whatever, I have found with NCAA men's basketball, we've been pretty easily able to find 70 to 75% conversion rate. So that $100 bonus bet can be converted to $70 to $75 of real money. There's another tab in this spreadsheet where you can actually do the calculations and load the specific games you're looking at in the odds range of interest and see what your conversion rate would be. That can be the topic of a later video and specific example. And basically you're looking on that tab to those conversions that have the highest payout. And maybe you find the highest payout, it's a 75%, but your hedge would need to be $5,000 and you're not comfortable doing that, or you don't have that much money in the other account. Maybe you pick a lower conversion rate. So that's all about hedging. We've used hedging for our larger bets. So if we have a $500 bonus bet, we have hedged that so that we lock in something in the, $350, something like that. Is that the right math? Yeah, $300 to $350 lock-in rather than doing it unhedged. Unhedged results are actually quite similar. So if you're betting in the 200 to 300 plus 200 to plus 300 odds range, on average, you're going to get about 70% of your money converted into dollars, actual dollars rather than bonus bet dollars, although that's certainly not guaranteed, and you'd have to bet maybe 10 to 20 times to hope to achieve around the average.